I was halfway to being a surgeon. I had I had a 3.5 GPA, full ride, got an internship to a Ivy League school for a medical program. Like my chat, that shit was lined up so nicely. I threw all that away for this, all of it. All of it, bro. And I don't regret it. And it was one of the most questioned decisions of my life from everybody in my life at that time. The most misunderstood one. But I'm starting to realize, bro, when you dance to your own rhythm, when you play by your own rules, and you living through your vision, that's a perfect indication you're doing it correctly. Because they literally don't see what you see. They don't see it. They don't see what you see. They don't see as far as you see. And they don't understand why you see what you see. They don't even understand where it's coming from internally. They don't. I didn't get that back then. I just knew I had the desire for more. I knew I had a vision that I couldn't ignore. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I knew. And I was willing to bet on that. Raw Ben, I appreciate it 6 months.
If you're a great, they gon' hate.
No, it's not hate. It's not hating to look at life from the level you can only understand it. That's not hating. That's not hating. When LeBron was in the finals and he was down 3-1, and the whole world said there's no way he's going to come back, they weren't lying. That they were being honest. They weren't trying to hate on him. They were just being honest. Like no team in history ever came back from that score deficit that in the series. Never ever. So were they wrong not to make an accurate prediction? Nah, no, they wasn't wrong for that. They supposed to think that, and so LeBron's supposed to believe and trust what the fuck he can do. So that's the difference. You know, I seen a good video earlier today, and it talked about when you stepping up and you changing your life, the people around you react the way they do because they know they're going to miss you. They're not hating. They're not necessarily not believing in you and trying not to see you win. It's a natural reaction because they know once you change, there's no coming back. You can physically be around them, but mentally and emotionally and spiritually and ambitiously, you're in a different world. You live in a different world than them. They know they're going to miss you. Hey, you've been around us this whole time. We've had so much in common this whole time. And now you want to change everything? Yes. Yes, I do. So this whole conversation around don't change and such switched up. Yes, I did. I'm unrecognizable to myself. I couldn't be the same person you thought I was because that person wouldn't have got me this far. I understand the importance of that now. It's not a hater thing, chat. It's just, again, you cannot be mad at somebody for being themselves, for seeing life at the level that they can and understanding it in the way that they do. I can never be mad at that. Because now what I understand is levels to confidence. It's levels to confidence and trusting yourself, right? So you go through the stage of like a tough defensive ego. With people, why are you dressing like that? Why are you talking like that? Why are you doing those things? That's not you. That's not like you. Who do you think you are? And now you have to develop a narcissistic defensive ego to endure all that doubt and all that uncertainty. See, some people keep their plans secret, but once you start getting that challenge or questioning, you need the ego to combat it. Now, once you pass that combative ego, you go to a place where it's only growth. There's no self-defense. There's no offense. There's only focus on the growth. That's where I'm at in life. I'm focused on the growth. I can, listen, a statement somebody makes towards me is almost like, breathe in, breathe out. It's gone. It's gone. Why? Because to me, what's the purpose? See, if you believe in me or you don't think I'm going to win, what's the purpose to me? It wouldn't stop me and it wouldn't make me work harder. Why? Because I got it. I got me. So this idea that somebody hating you and doubting you and wants you to win, don't want you to win, says something negative, I don't need it. It's unnecessary. It's there. I acknowledge it's there. I hear what it's saying, but it would never stop me. I would never allow it to. That's just where I reached in my life. So, in any example I can think of, whether believing in the vision or I'm gonna go further, whether I'm dealing with a chick and she's like, oh, your age is young and all that. If I know who I am, I don't have to be bothered by an opinion. That's somebody's opinion. That's their truth. It might be genuine. They may mean well. Should I trust my opinion? So I want them to trust theirs. So reality would separate the difference. Whether somebody believing in your growth or not, or your dreams or your hustle, let them have their opinion. That's all right. Their opinion is formed their whole life. They're going to give it. They're going to have it. You need to have your own. Trust yours. Show yourself who you are. Have the audacity to stand on it. That's what I'm calling this part of my life. Audacity. Who do you think you are? Let me show you. I don't think I'm nobody. I'm just showing you. You decide who I am in your own eyes. I don't give a fuck. That's where my head is at right now, chat. Literally. Not in saying who I am, but displaying who I am. You understand? Because it's been shit that I've been hiding and nerfing for so long. And not putting on camera. And it's crazy shit that I do and have done that throughout the last 2-3 years. It was never vlogged, never recorded, not a story time to be told. Because I just wasn't that kind of content creator. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not. If it's not on camera, if it's not on the vlog, I'm not really gonna, unless the story time is relevant. But it just there's a level of privacy to my life. You feel me? I feel like I'm going forward because my parents are old school and always thinking I'm just need to go to a degree and all that. But I get better things in my head. I got better things in my head. So do it. You know what the difference is? See, they can threaten you. You gotta stick around. You gotta lock in and do it their way. But respectfully, gang, you the only nigga climbing in your casket. You the only nigga that whose stomach gonna be empty when the money ain't there. And then on top of that, when you become so different that you change all their lives. No, chat, I'm gonna actually make a Patreon video on this. And I was gonna call it the privilege of above average. The privilege of leadership, or I don't know what I was gonna title it, but just this concept that you earned the power. You earned your position. You earned your credibility. You earned your confidence. So once you earn your confidence, your credibility in your position, you now have the audacity. You now have the, position to act a certain way. When people are talking or people are bullshitting, and listen, I'm a successful entrepreneur. So my opinion, my perspective has credibility to it in certain situations. I don't need to hear chatter's bullshit because I'm not a bullshitter on different levels and aspects of my life. Respectfully, I'm not going to let a non-entrepreneur talk to me about some entrepreneur shit. What can you tell me? You need to listen to me. Comes to managing money or something like that, and somebody feels some kind of way about this and that. You don't have no financial literacy. What am I listening to you for? I literally get that now. Because one thing it feels like arrogance, but it's literally just facts. That once you separate yourself from the crowd or the ladder, right? You have information they don't have. You have experience they don't have. You have a position that they cannot see from. It's up to you to assert yourself, to be assertive, to say, yo, this is the difference between me and you. And it benefits you. It benefits you to allow me to be my full self. Because my full self makes a difference. Why do you think there's a whole position of a CEO, chat? They want that CEO in that position. Man, be confident, bro, in that position. If you the boss of your family, the CEO, the motherfucking life changer in your family tree, you supposed to have your chest up and your chin out. Your chin up and your chest out. Walk that shit confidently, gang. Motherfuckers need to know. You need to know first, but motherfuckers need to know, and that's literally what I get now. That whole humble shit don't make sense. It literally don't make sense at all. Yo, just be humble to God. That's the only person you owe. Yo, bro, I'm good with chatting up in person, but over the phone, just don't be putting in effort to text all day. Over the phone and texting just is not the same thing. You just switched up that fast. Hello?
Hello.
I'm live right now.
Okay.
You straight?
Yeah, I'm straight. I wanted to say something real quick.
Do you want me to mute my stream?
No.
Alright, so go ahead and say it.
What's it called? You wanna do it tomorrow? Cause I'm not doing shit tomorrow.
I can't do it tomorrow.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I'm getting my hair done, then I gotta get a shape up. I gotta pick up my barber from the airport.
Your hair. The fuck?
You said what?
So then I'll do your hair.
It's already scheduled.
Life is fun. Weak ass shit.
We'll do it when I get back.
You finna have some bitch do your hair? See, they ain't out with bitches. Cause I seen your story. That was so cringe.
Ooh, it's cringe.
That little shit you did at the bowling alley. That was cringe as fuck. Hide me from your story when you do that.
I'm hanging up. Why? What is this DPOY energy that they try to orbit around me? Like, I don't need none of that. I'm locked the fuck in. You think I'm finna be... You can't guard me. You can't guard me. Why do they all try to guard me? Y'all all gonna fall. Y'all gonna lose yourselves trying to guard me. You can't guard me. I'm outside doing what I want. Okay, now you're blowing up my phone. Child, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. I've been dealing with this shit for years now, though. It's some women that get like that, bro. They start trying to control and dictate the program. Like, nah. No, sir. No,
Cross
sir.
her up like Allen Iverson.
Appreciate the 100 bits, man. See, no freeze tag? That's how no, that's Marie, bro. That was Marie, bro. She talking about, I was joking. Oh my God, rude. I'm not joking. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like a slippery slope, Chad. I'm going to just keep it a bean. That's a slippery slope. Like, you can't talk to me like that. Like, I'm not explaining what this was, who that was, what she was. I don't do that, bro. It's just, that's not my position in life right now. I don't owe nobody nothing, respectfully. She cool though. She talking about you gonna do my hair. I didn't even know you could do hair. Tween step back. Get off me. Get off me. I learn to be more assertive. How do I learn to be more assertive and get what I want? When you learn to stop letting your life pass you. When you get tired of waiting for your life. Oh, she call her back. Yo.
What was you hanging up my face?
You said you was joking, but I don't play like that.
What you mean?
I don't play like that. I don't do that
Like what?
that like fake controlling shit.
I wasn't controlling.
You worrying about shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Cougar Killer, I appreciate it. 13 months.
Dojo 2 Dalmoon. Double exclamation mark.
What you said?
Damn, why are you so like serious all the time, bro?
Is that it? Is that it?
What?
Is that it? Because I said what I said.
Alright, bro, you being brutal, like, for what? Alright. Like,
I'm just telling you what it was. I didn't even know you do hair.
you didn't even
You
tell me what it was.
you don't think I wanted to sit between your legs? I didn't even know you did hair.
No, I'm not talking about that.
No, it don't matter. But what I still said is true. I'm just talking shit about that hair doing though.
I just want to.
You can't even talk. You can't even talk. Listen,
live or whatever the fuck.
So I'm gonna call you after.
What time is that gonna be? Cause I'm kind of tired.
It'll be late. So if you sleep, then you just won't answer.
Oh, what time? Like, what the fuck?
Probably like 2 in the morning.
3?
2 in the morning.
2? Okay, that's not that bad.
You
Tomorrow
so want to put on a front. Oh, I'm tired. It's 11 a.m.
You're so
You gonna last the
tense.
2? You gonna last the 2?
Yeah, I'll last.
All
Because
right,
I
all
took
right.
a nap.
All right, listen, be up. And if you sleep, you gonna piss me off. You better answer that phone.
Yeah, because our schedules don't align at all.
I'm gonna call you at 2.
Sure, bye.
All right, y'all. What y'all want to react to first, bro? What y'all want to react to first? Hey, Ron, I appreciate the 100 bits, though.
Matrix Marie has stopped functioning correctly.
Start glitching and shit. Yo, I don't give a fuck. I don't even have the energy not to be toxic Todd no more. Is that crazy? It's like the momentum has brought me back to myself. I'm gonna be honest. It's smoke for everybody and anything, bro. No funny shit. I'm no bullshit, bro. I'm going back to that in a healthier way, though. You know what I'm saying? Not in a toxic way, but just more of a stand-on business kind of way. You feel me? Like, I've been too cool. I've been too cool with the world, bro. Way too cool with the world. Toxic is good for character, but no, I just mean toxic by like the game playing and shit like that. But I don't know, bro. I feel like I tried being nice and shit. It's gonna take care of this first EP if you wanna listen. No, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. Bro said okay 9 tails. Hey Ron, you going crazy with the bits right now, man. You going crazy with the bits. No. My favorite thing now to do, chat, is to like hang up on people, bro. Come on, or like just like not say nothing. Cause people don't be saying nothing, bro. Nothing that I want to hear. No, that's OC as shit. That's rude as shit. No lie, bro. Like, no. I was talking. Remember we watched that podcast and it was talking about like honesty and authenticity and all that. Ever since I really took that in the heart and made it a genuine effort to say everything I mean, but listen, I would always speak up and say what I mean, but now I make a genuine effort to have it be simple and clear as possible, as direct as possible. Literally, like, and if I can't, or if I like, and what I mean by can is like, if I don't know the words yet that I want to choose, then I just won't say nothing. You know, it's just not worth. It's not worth yapping. It's not worth jibber jabbers. Cause you would like teach people how to treat you, chat. Hey, Aaron, I appreciate the gift of sub, man. In life, remember this about your principles. Remember this about conflict and respect. You teach people how to treat you. You teach people what's okay. You teach them what's not okay. This is very healthy. It has nothing to do with confrontation, being aggressive, being argumentative. Now, we all got different personalities, but so we go about it a certain way. See, I prefer to be a gentleman. I prefer to have manners because I do it out of love. I do it out of love and principles. It's not out of disrespect and toxicity. I'm just saying, speak on what needs to be spoken on and say it how it was meant to be said. And people, you know, one thing I used to say, I'm like, how do I word this? Like, no. Word it exactly how it is. Serve it cold, chat. Serve it the fuck cold. Instead of saying I don't know how to word this, just say just preface the impact. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna sound crazy, but this is the only way I can say it. That's my favorite thing. Listen, this is gonna sound crazy, but you might not like this, but that's my favorite. Listen, that's the respect I give now, if I'm gonna give it at all. Is listen, you ain't gonna like this. I'm already knowing you're not gonna like. But there's no other way for me to say it. For real. Serve it cold, man. World's too sensitive. No, but it needs authenticity, bro. It just brings the best out of you and whoever you're dealing with. It's a thing out of love, man. It's a high vibration. It's a high chakra thing. Like, it's a high chakra thing, bro. It's not like arrogance and ego and all that. It's just, you know, if you come from a good place, everything you say and everything you do is just meant for the evolution of elevation of everybody around you. It ain't got nothing to do about no bitter, hasty sassiness, bro. It's just keeping it a being, bro, for the sake of just being real. You know, you can go over the 2-man strategies. Me and my boy going to go into 2-man. I dropped the whole video on that on YouTube. You know, chemistry can matter in a 2-man, but at the end of the day, if y'all individual stats will get exposed, like it can and it will. Like if y'all both can't handle an ISO or an ISO scenario or break off and create that, then it might not flow well, man. As y'all see, me and Rich, bro, in social city situations, I can't name one person besides my homie Mamu that flows with personality that much. I will literally give Rich that credit. Like the personality, the flow, the spontaneousness. Like me, I literally said that to Rich. I'm like, that's one thing me and you got in common. We could meet a stranger and within an hour, if even that long, make them feel like we knew them forever. The text I just got. Masks. That's all I'm gonna say, chat. Masks. Because if we got the feds watching, that's all I'm gonna say. Masks. Don't wear them. Don't get near them. Because you'll see right. Why do we beat around the bush instead of getting to the point? Well, somebody said it happens because you're too scared to say what you mean. No. It's more complicated than that. You might have grew up in a household where you might have been punished for your authenticity. You might have been rewarded for being a model child or a model person. You know, right from wrong. And then you started to fit into that. So you can't be authentic and accepted at the same time. They usually both don't exist.
See you later. I'm a grind.
Hey, Ron, appreciate the 100 bits, man. Stay locked in, bro. You going crazy, so your motion must be up, man. I appreciate the gift and 100 bits. It's very rare. It's very rare that you can be authentic and accepted at the same time. Naturally. You're literally going to have to find people who accept themselves to the point where they can accept you. Because if you're around somebody who doesn't accept themselves, they can never accept you. They don't live in their authenticity. So your authenticity makes them uncomfortable. It reminds them of what they're not doing, who they're not being, and what they're not becoming. It makes them uncomfortable. And as a human being, we have emotional awareness. So it's not that you're too scared to say what you mean. It's that your emotional awareness, you're trying not to hurt the other person. You're trying to, maintain your relationship and keep it in good standing. You don't want to add a bump in the road to your relationship. But when you mature to realize that bump in the road is worth it, tough conversation, a tough situation, a tough statement, that shit is worth it because that other person might need you to be that bold. They might need you to be that bold. Listen, you crashing out. Like, to be able to give your homie that conversation, bro, you crashing out. Put that drug down, bro. What are you doing? You're not yourself right now. If you think your homie gonna get mad when you say that, you might avoid saying it. If you think your homie gonna get offended when you say that, you might avoid saying it. If you think it's gonna jeopardize your relationship, you're going to avoid saying it. Did the kid, I appreciate it, 31 months.
Hope you're doing good, man.
Right? Great. So when you know it might offend the other person, when there's a truth that needs to be said, you might avoid it to maintain the healthiness and the good vibes of your relationship. But what I realize is that's thin ice. That's not a relationship. That's not a bond. That's being on thin ice. That's that's like putting a rug on top of shit and then pretending it doesn't stink. Like, your relationship is founded on a thin layer of fake shit. And bullshit is cool until real shit pop up and expose it and clean it the fuck out. Completely. And it's better for you and that other person to live in authenticity because that's the strongest way of living. You can't take nothing from a person that's authentic. You can't say nothing to them to move them when they're authentic. Because they're standing on their square. They have a base in the foundation. That shit is solid. And when you get there, like I said, I finally feel like I'm there in life. I always had confidence. I always had ambition to do what I want. But what was mixed in between that was that I always was aware of just listening. I'm a listener. I listen to anybody and everybody opinion because I weigh it out. I analyze it. But where I'm getting to in my life and my confidence is that you can hear a person, but that doesn't mean you have to listen to them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can give a person a space to speak and still hear them, but decide if I want to take what they're saying serious or not. If it's worth my time, if it's worth being listened to or influenced by. And I'm just so cold with it now that I don't care who it is or who it's coming from. And before, when I was younger, I felt like maybe if I was related to a person, if I knew him for a long time, if maybe just those two things. Because to be honest, it was never a status thing to me. Like, I never would doubt somebody that's home. Like, oh, this nigga ain't got nothing to say. It just was like a relationship thing. And now I'm just like so blunt with just the way I am in life and just how I'm living. It's just like something needs to be said. Something needs to be addressed, and it has to be. It's necessary. And that's where you want to get, chat. Because if you get used to living on top of a fucking sheet of thin ice, you might be surrounded by snakes and fake people and you don't even know it. Because you haven't applied pressure on them enough for them to bite you. You don't even know your homie a snake. You don't even know your friend a snake. You don't even know your uncle will stab you in the back. Because you've been biting your tongue your entire life. You don't know how they will really act when you step up and stand up. And then at that point, nigga, let it clear out. Y'all might hear that the whole time if somebody about to take a shower. Hopefully it's not too loud. I can turn the sensitivity of the mic down. But listen, chat. That's like draining the swamp, bro. When you start losing, listen, just imagine right now, this moment on, you stop biting your tongue. Oh, all hell's going to break loose. Until you recognize that the genuine people don't even flinch. You see, somebody that know you love them and know you care about them, I swear to God, because I got a father like that. My father can say some crazy shit to me, and I'm going to bite the bullet because I know he loved me. You see? I'm going to humble myself because I know he loved me. I'm not going to fight him to death and cut him off because I know he on my side. I know we on the same team. You see, that's a trust thing. And if I was to say something to him and be honest with him, it's out of love. He know I'm not trying to play with him. He know I'm not trying to play him. Anybody that feels like you're trying to play them or fight or argue, that should tell you how they look at you. If me saying I'm uncomfortable with something, or if I let a boundary be known, I don't like that, and that person says fuck it, that tells you how they care about you. They don't care about you at all. So what I'm saying is, when the snakes clear the grass, they never deserve to be in your yard. They never deserve to be in your yard. You've been allowing them to sit there and just not bite you. You need to shake that. You need to step all in the grass and see who bites. I need to see who gonna bite when I keep it real, because that let me know you've really been a potential problem this whole time. Not just freeloading, but maybe leeching off your energy. Maybe damn near trying to control you. Holding you back. Or maybe not ready for who you really are. We can stop right there and start reacting. Do y'all want to swim or do y'all want to drown?